Every day I climbed the walls. I was not trying to break out. I was training my body. When the rain came down hard, I ran through the mud for endurance. I wanted to get stronger. I wanted revenge. Before prison, I was just an ordinary worker. I had someone I loved. My life was steady. That small happiness was torn apart by a man who forced his way into our home. That day, I was outside. Over the phone, I heard her screaming for help. I drove home like I had lost my mind. I saw her lying there in a pool of blood. Her clothes were in disarray. Her whole body was covered in injuries. Later, I fought like hell to catch that monster. I went through everything to bring him to court. What I did not know was that he came from a terrifyingly rich family. The evidence was solid. His lawyer still turned it into an acquittal. He walked out of court with that smug smile. In that moment, my faith in the law and in justice shattered for good. Just as he reached the door, I grabbed the guard's pistol. I pulled the trigger again and again. The shouts exploded through the courtroom. He dropped on the spot. I thought it was over. The real nightmare had not even started. I was sentenced to life. They sent me to Crowway Prison. It was the kind of place every inmate feared. Processing us was like an assembly line. They ripped away everything we had, but that was not enough for them. They saw the wedding ring on my left hand. It was the only piece of her I had left. I refused to give it up. What I got for resisting was an even more brutal beating. The ring was still taken from me by force. I locked my eyes on that prison guard. Not one inmate around me dared to look back. The prison was split between three gangs. Violence never stopped. There was one inmate they called Mad Dog. He was addicted to tormenting the weak. Billy came in with me. He had a soft face. On the first night, Mad Dog went straight for him. That night felt endless. There was nothing but humiliation and torment. Billy's screams echoed through the cell block. The next day, I saw what Billy looked like. Then I saw the pride on Mad Dog's face. That expression looked exactly like the man who killed my wife. I rushed him and started swinging. Our fight brought the guards almost instantly. They only pinned me down. Then they gave Mad Dog a calm look. They took me away alone. They threw me in the solitary. Filth covered the floor. The stench crawled down my throat. The walls were stained with old blood. They fed me gray mush. I slept on a slab of cold stone. After days of inhuman torment, my mind finally broke. I tore my clothes into strips and twisted them into a rope. I tried to end it, but the cloth was too rotten. I could not even die. I lost myself in the despair. I slammed my head into the wall. My vision started to blur. My forehead split open. Blood ran down my face. Through that red haze, a moth drifted toward me. It circled in front of my eyes. It refused to leave. Then it landed on the bowl of spoiled food. Something in me made me lift the bowl. It rose again. Then it landed on the spoon, like it was showing me the way. Maybe my wife could not bear to watch me sink any lower. Maybe she came back as this tiny creature to leave me one last piece of hope. Stopped hesitating. One bite at a time, I forced that tasteless mess down, and that was the moment everything started to change.